Welcome back to MMA Al Dente. I am here to talk about Tatsuro Taira versus Kleydson Rodrigues. Kleydson is 8-2 as a pro, 27 years old, and he's giving up 1 inch of height and 3 inches of reach to 23-year-old Tatsuro Taira, who is 13-0. Tatsuro Taira, he is one of the best prospects in the sport right now. He looks really good everywhere, and he's only 23 years old. He's still growing. Might turn out to be a fucking heavyweight for all I know. But he is, he's got, the sky's the limit. He's a very slick fighter on the feet and on the ground. Much more so on the ground. But on the feet, I've described him like Luke Rockhold meets Shinya Aoki. He's got the grappling, at least the prowess of Aoki. I don't know if he's as skilled, but he's very skilled and very slick, specifically with submissions. And on the feet, he's an excellent counter striker. Fights, really well off the back foot. He's got great kicks, really great kicks. And I think as a puncher, he's more powerful than he's been given credit for. He's gotten some finishes, put some guys away with ground and pound. But he's just so deadly submission-wise that I think everything else kind of gets overlooked. But he's a very skilled fighter everywhere. We've seen him mostly win on the ground. He beat the Jesus Aguilar, got him with a triangle armbar in round 1. CJ Vergara got him in an armbar in round 2. He beat Carlos Candelario by decision. That was one where he wasn't able to get the finish, but he still looked largely dominant there. And he's gotten some solid wins as well in Japan. For Fukuda, Maeda, got them out of there in round 1. Those are experienced fighters, good fighters. And he's just proven to have that submission acumen where he's, if he's winning the fight, generally he's going to put you away. I don't know about that in this fight because Kleydson Rodrigues has never been put away, and he's a very good fighter, Kleydson, and he's been able to take it as well. That CJ Vergara fight, which is one of his 2 decision losses, he arguably won that fight, very arguably, if that makes sense. I think he should have won that fight, but still. He proved that he could take it in that fight because he was almost out of there in round 2, and he still found it in him to secure a good amount of control time for the rest of that fight. Kleydson Rodrigues is a guy that he's probably got a physicality advantage over Tatsuro Taira. Taira's a big, strong kid, but he's one of those longer, taller guys. I think on the inside, Kleydson Rodrigues has physicality where that could work for him, of course, in the clinch. It could work stuffing Taira's guard. I don't know if he wants to even go there, but if he found himself in the top position, Kleydson Rodrigues is a good grappler, and he's got physicality, so it's a potential path to victory for him. But on the feet, I do think there's a potential advantage for Rodrigues. He's got better knockouts. I know I keep switching from Rodrigues to Rodrigues, back and forth, whatever. Kleydson, he's the more powerful striker and the more aggressive striker and certainly the more wild guy. I think there's a chance he looks like the bull getting schooled by the matador. Probably a good chance of that. But there's definitely more than a small chance of him roughing up Tatsuro Taira. I think he's the better, the bigger, stronger guy, despite Taira being an inch taller. I expect more power from Kleydson Rodrigues. I think if these two threw the same amount of strikes in a decision that was contested pretty much on the feet, I would guess Kleydson Rodrigues would win that fight because his strikes were more powerful and he was the one doing the stalking. So he's got some good traits for him that right away give him an edge in a decision in certain realms, but I think he's up against it here. I'm picking Tatsuro Taira to win. I'm picking Taira to win. With a gun to my head, I'd actually go with decision. I can't wait to see the prop bets. If it's worth it, I'll sprinkle something on it. But it would really have to be worth it because Taira is so dangerous where, even if he's fighting a good grappler or this and that, when he wins, it's usually via finish. He's that good. So I'm picking Tatsuro Taira. My only bet so far has been Kleydson Rodrigues. I bet on him at plus 240. He's down at plus 200 right now. What do you want? I can't make these videos right away. I have to do research and whatever. But Kleydson, I still think there's even a little value on him at plus 200. I just already bet on him, so I wouldn't bet on him here. But he's a very dangerous guy on the feet. I didn't even get into his victories, but trust me, I've seen a good amount of them. I think he's got more power than Tatsuro Taira, and unpredictability certainly on his side. Tatsuro Taira is a lot more predictable, and that could make him look really good, though, just being the fundamentals guy. But Kleydson, he's a very good fighter. I think at this point he's underrated going into this matchup. So that's how I see the fight. Gun to my head, I'll go with Taira winning by decision, like I said. No props available. Like, share, subscribe, all that horseshit, and check out my other videos.